Sony has been sued in a class action lawsuit. And no, it's not about No Man's Sky. But you could be eligible for your own cut of the settlement. So you know what we have to do. Let's give it some thought. What is going on, you wonderful thought-having people, you? Give it thought, backer today for another gaming news update. And I wanted to talk about this because it is Sony news for one, but it is also an odd story. Sony in recent months have taken a step back in their customer appreciation, in my opinion. Since the release of the PS4, they have been the golden boys of gaming. But with the No Man's Sky refund debacle, the Bethesda mods ordeal, and the lukewarm reception of the PlayStation Pro, Sony has, well, they've messed up. Microsoft is leading the charge right now with the Xbox One S and has been outselling Sony for the past 2 months in hardware sales. All that could be attributed to the fact that the Xbox has a new version of the console out there, but for whatever reason, Sony is getting behind. And now Sony has agreed to this settlement in a class action lawsuit. So you're probably wondering why there was a PS3 in the thumbnail, right? To answer that question, let's get right into this. So in a lawsuit with the Garden City Group, Sony has agreed to pay out money to players for removing a certain feature from the PS3. Here's a quick summary of the lawsuit. If you purchased a fat Wait, did a professional law company just refer to the original version of the PlayStation 3 as fat? Hilarious. Anyway, if you purchased a fat PS3 in the United States between November 1st, 2006 and April 1st, 2010 from an authorized retailer for family, personal, and or household use, you are a class member and may be eligible to submit a claim to receive cash payment. This all stems from the removal of the other OS function from the system. If I'm being honest, I had no idea it was on there in the first place, but for you tech-savvy people out there, I'm sure it was missed. According to the lawsuit website, the other OS function enabled users to run Linux as an alternate operating system on the fat PS3s. They did it again. But because the feature was removed from the system, the accusing party claims that the selling point was removed from their purchase. In other words, they feel like they paid for something that they didn't get, which is completely understandable. I mean, if you paid for a turkey sandwich and you received 2 slices of bread, you'd probably be wondering where the turkey was. Although the turkey is more vital to the sandwich. Anyway, so I know what most of you are thinking, how much money could I get? It's not a whole lot, but it's something. Here's what the lawsuit website states. Class members who submit a claim with the required proof of purchase and proof of use of the other OS feature are entitled to receive $55. Class members who submit a claim with proof of purchase and attest that they intended to use the other OS function, lost value or desired functionality, or believe they were otherwise injured are entitled to $9. So if you can prove you used the feature while it was available, you can get 55 smackaroos. But if you didn't use it, but still bought the system in that time, you are entitled to $9. I'm in that last category personally. I never used the feature, but I did buy my fat PS3 in that time. Still have it actually. But $55 is $55. If you can show proof of purchase and that you used the feature, I would do it. I'll leave a link in the description if anyone wants to go submit a claim. As I said, Sony is in a weird place right now. They are not being good to their customers and it has turned a lot of people off from them. The PlayStation Pro, for one, really felt like a smack in the face. While it doesn't bother me personally, I do hope this doesn't begin a trend where consoles upgrade every 2 years or something. But I just wanted to catch everyone up on the latest Sony PlayStation news and let you know you may have $55 waiting for you somewhere. And of course this video would not belong on this channel if I didn't ask what everyone else thinks about this. Are you entitled to anything? Or were you like me and never knew the feature existed? If you do submit a claim, I'd love to know how it goes, so tell me all about it down in the comments. And I think that's the end of today's video. If you enjoyed this video, you know what you have to do. Hit that like button for me, and if you're new here, why not subscribe? I put out a video every single day, and if you want to be caught up on the latest gaming news, especially regarding Sony, all you have to do is hit that subscribe button. And if you missed yesterday's video, it was all about No Man's Sky and the studio that developed it possibly being abandoned now. So if that sounds interesting to you, go check that video out. But I think that's it for me today. Thank you so much for watching, and remember, give thought to everything.